Hi, Aurelius, Tjin here. In this video, I want to discuss and take a moment to share 5 drawbacks of being an entrepreneur. The thing with entrepreneurship is that you win some, you lose some. When you see it and look at it in a graph, it's like that. It never has a smooth path in an incline. When you look at it and in practical sense, it is you go through plateaus, you go through times when you feel like giving up, and then there will be moments where you feel unstoppable and you feel like you're on top of the world. And sometimes this is the case with me. Some days I'm not at my 100% and I just don't feel like working or growing the business. And the reality is that's just the nature of it. We're all human, and to be mentally strong and capable to not give up and be very persistent in what you do takes a great deal of mental strength. I've been going at it in this business from 2004 after sort of diving into making money online while I was working in my full-time supermarket shop filling shelves. And that's kind of what motivated me. I didn't want to do that anymore. I just wanted to quit the job that I was in so then I can pursue this online business full time. And none of this happened overnight. I went through a lot of hardships as well during the course of this business. One of the worst times in this entrepreneurial journey of mine was that I was in $100,000 worth of debt and I maxed out all my credit cards. This was just because I made some really poor decisions. I was naive and didn't take responsibility of my business. Instead, I was complaining and blaming others for the position I was in. So in this video, I want to share with you the 5 drawbacks of being an entrepreneur. And first and foremost, it's not to scare you. It's not to turn you off in starting your business as well. And so just really want to discuss and help you be aware and be prepared that some of these things may happen. The first thing is that there's no guarantee of getting paid. You can be as ambitious as you want and have all these ideas, but at the end of the day, there's no guarantee that someone will pay you because in the end, you're the business owner. Tables have turned. You're not at a job where you're getting paid for the hours that you put in. It's very self-fulfilling creating your product and seeing it out there, but at the end of the day, you need to make sales so then you can actually pay yourself. So the drawback is you're not going to get paid for the work that you do, no matter how many hours you've put in into that tool, app, course, or those videos that you've created and recorded. On the contrary, if you have a job, you're guaranteed to get paid for the hours you put in. All right. Secondly, be prepared for criticism and loneliness. Sometimes it's very isolating trying to work on your business and not having the support you need to keep going and to have someone believe in you to do what you need to do. When I started back in 2004, you can imagine this whole internet thing was very new. People were skeptical. People thought it was a scam. They didn't believe this online thing would happen. Thankfully, in the many years I've been running my online business, my wife has been by my side and supported me all the way. It also helps to find the communities, mastermind groups, and local sort of groups where people do the same thing as you or something similar. I started going to conferences and seminars around online business and internet marketing back in the heydays, and that helped a lot because I built those connections and I was able to talk and speak about what I was very passionate about. You can use a site like meetup.com to find some local groups around your area if you don't have any conferences or seminars or if they are too far for you to reach. But it helps to find a group of people who have these same passions as you. It helps you keep going, helps you get your ideas across there and get some feedback even from these people in the group. So this whole business and entrepreneurial thing doesn't have to be lonely and isolating. Okay, thirdly, as an entrepreneur and business owner, you wear all the hats, at least at the start. The fact of the matter is, when you establish a business, it doesn't run on its own. You take 100% responsibility as a business owner, unless, of course, you have a partner. But you're basically the CEO, the CFO, the COO at the start until you get the ball rolling and be able to delegate some roles. It all comes down to discipline. If you've always been someone who's taken orders from a boss, then as a business owner, it's going to be very challenging because you're the one who's going to be telling yourself what you need to do in the business. On the contrary, again, with a job, you do the job, then you go home, and that's it. You don't need to worry too much about it. All right, let's move on to the fourth drawback, which is you can't get too comfortable in your business. As an entrepreneur and business owner, you got to be innovative and be willing and open to change. You can complain that the industry's changed and that things aren't the same as they were before, but at the end of the day, life moves on and a lot of people move on too. And if you're not relevant, you're not staying relevant, then you'll be basically missed out. You've got to put your ego aside and just get out of your comfort zone. All right, so the fifth drawback is you got to be willing to sacrifice. And when I talk about sacrifice, it's not just money, it's also time and perhaps the current lifestyle that you're living. You may be comfortable right now, but if you are going to pursue this business of yours, then you got to be willing to sacrifice. If you just got paid your salary and you're tempted to buy the latest, let's say, laptop, you got to be able to sacrifice that and perhaps invest that $3,000, $4,000 or $5,000 into your business instead to grow it. And there may be times when you have to work longer hours, and that is part of the process. Some days I think, why am I taking all these responsibilities? It's just a lot of pressure. I've got deadlines and I need to keep growing this business. But at the end of the day, it gives me the time, the freedom, and to be able to do what I love, spend time with the family, go fishing, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. I see it as you either control where you want to go in life or someone else will. Thanks for watching, and if you found any of this video valuable and helpful, click that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already.